Hello everyone and welcome back to Paranormal Time. Today's video is all about the paranormal. Whether you are a believer or skeptic, there is no denying that the idea of ghost spirits and other supernatural entities has captivated people for centuries. In this video, we'll be searching some of the most compelling evidence for paranormal activity, sharing some of the most chilling stories of ghostly encounters, and discussing some of the most popular theories about what beyond likes our realm of understanding. So turn off the light, grab a blanket, and get ready to explore the mysterious and often terrifying world of the paranormal time. So let's get started. Today I'm going to tell about Patient's story. The mentioned house is located in somewhere in Earth with a lantern. But I do not want to see the correct address. Some specific places in this area are very bad that I have heard of, especially the areas near the railway line. There have been several incidents of murder here. The main incident happened around 2012-13. A new family moved into a house with husband, wife and 3 daughters. No son. The age of uncle was over 50 years old. After changing jobs primarily to save expenses, they moved into a cheaper house with their family. Within 2-3 weeks after moving in, suddenly papers were found scattered all over the house, water dripping from nowhere. Strange sounds were heard upstairs which made the worried unexpectedly so did bringing someone to arrange for prayers at home. After a few days, Angel took leave from work and brought someone along with him for prayer arrangement at home who recited some verse the sprinkle holy water through the entire house. After that, they survived a little from all this for a week, but then faced trouble after a few days. At night, their middle daughter was sleeping in her room when suddenly she felt like someone had tightly braided her hair. She screamed in the middle of the sleep and next morning told her family that someone had braided her hair while she slept and it hurt badly. But elder sister Shashi and younger sister Sharmin said didn't do anything like that last night as both of them were asleep alone. Mostly everyone is talking about the wedding of the eldest daughter which will be over soon. Father has given freedom to their 3 children. After completing their education, the eldest daughter is completely educated now, so it's time for goodbye to studies for her. However, it's not like he hasn't thought about suitable matches for his daughter, but he hasn't found anyone who meets his expectation yet. And Shashi has said she will get married late because she doesn't have any brothers, so she will work alongside studying, which is exactly what she is doing, studying and working at the same time. But this goes against Shoshi's mother, who says, give marriage when you reach an appropriate age, since my parents also gave me away to an appropriate age. This leads to some small happy moments within their family. In the incident, middle sister Shoshi said she would give slap to unspeaking word. If he spoke about her hair being tied up, she asked who got your room when you say such things that you are occupying the entire bed. Hearing at all of this, their father was worried and thought of something else silently. On the day Shashi came home late for which made her mother very worried. Then around midnight, it is estimated that 12 o'clock in the night, she got stuck in a traffic jam. So after a while, Shoshi's mother called her 2 daughters several times on the balcony and then told them no to go down with the big girl to see what happened, or they refused to go. After that, Shoshi's mother herself went out of her with 2 sisters, Shamin and Sama, making some noise and left later, while Shoshi's father took this company car outside of Dhaka. So she called several times looking for the girls, but they were on the 5th floor where they lived, then on the 6th floor, then on the top of all around the roof terrace, so along at home. Shoshi's aunt take hold of gate key downstairs, so so she can go out onto the street level, opens gate lock, and since there is no guard present, step outside of for a moment, checking whether any girl is coming or not. Waits for few moments before going further away from house, comes back again towards house, looking around everywhere. Basically, girls do their work as well as their fathers work, so they don't have time available, hence couldn't come out. Shashi is not here yet, and in the meantime, Shashi's mother received a call from me that I am taking a rickshaw and it will take 10 minutes. Then her mother worries were revealed as she looked around and waited. Suddenly, her gaze fell in something black moving from the roof of their neighbor's house. To the other side, she was scared to see what could be walking on the roof at the same time. A little later, their daughter came to balcony and saw too. After a while, when she looked back at the roof again, there was no one there and she lost focus. The day Shoshi's mother had a nightmare, she quickly went inside and sat on a chair. Then, after some time, Shashi entered through the grate asking what happened. Her mother said, I wanted to tell you something, but now say whatever you want to say. Then she said, when I was standing downstairs for you earlier, my eyes went towards this house, rooftop for a moment where I saw someone like a girl walking on the top of it. The situation of having food stuck in Shashi's throat, she said, Mom, what is this? Are you mistaken? Shoshi's mother may be afraid that her daughter will be scared and remain silent, but she is sure that she has seen it. Afterwards, at night, Shoshi's mother finishes everything and goes to sleep. After praying, at night she always comes to girl's room before sleeping. After turning around, she goes to sleep in her room. A few minutes before midnight, Sama runs into her mother's room laughing and crying on the top of her mother. Shashi's mother becomes very frightened and she turns on the light and asks what happened. Then Shama says, Mom, someone was crying in my room. I heard the sound of crying clearly. On the same day, when someone saw them on the roof of Shoshi's mother, of heard Sama cry and loud make them very confused of their father was not at home. Shoshi's mother said, you can keep of your sister with you. She said I had already pushed their door but it was closed. A moment later, Ajan is given and Sama falls asleep next to her mother's bed. Shoshi's mom gets up for prayer with a worried mind, which means something good isn't happening. The next day, Shashi's father actually revealed to Shoshi's mother that they had rented the house is very low price. Shashi's father said that he was sitting in a tea shop twice downstairs to have tea and acquainted with the fourth floor tenant at this house. So for like today, we hope you enjoyed this video and that it has left you to some new insights and perspective on this intriguing topic. As always, thank you for watching and we will see you on the next one. Until then, stay healthy, stay tuned. See you on the next episode. Good night.